Y'all, I just found out that not one, but two of my pieces are going to be in an exhibit at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. And one, I'm overwhelmed because I just never, obviously I submitted my work, but then I just moved on to the other things I had to do. So I kind of forgot that even happened. And so I'm just like, what? Me? Little old me. That was wild. And the exhibit will go from January 19th to April 19th, which is 4 whole months. 4. That's wild. My art in a museum for months. Remember how I said I didn't think my layoff was the best thing that happened to me? And in the same week that video went up, I found out that 2 of my pieces are going to be in a museum that I quite literally grew up going to on field trips with my family. This is my local place. And look how the sun's shining on me. Come on. Wow. I truly I almost cried a couple times, but I'm really I simply can't believe it. And I'm so grateful.
One thing I might do just to kind of separate the color in the art versus the color in the mat is to add little white pause in between, just so that there's a little, and then do they're very colorful pieces.
Yes, you need them. Yeah, it's you get good news and it's a damn $1,000 bill.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Who's going to pay for it?
Your eventual sponsor. Your eventual sponsor is going to pay for it.
Do you want more saturated pink like
I
this?
want this here too.
I was going to suggest that
cool.
too.
Now I'm doing your job.
No, it's okay.
That means Joe taught you well.
Yeah.
I have a vision. Also,
every teacher wants their student to surpass them, right?
Nice. Okay.
So we've got some more, all the way up to almost like fuchsia.
Actually, maybe it's this one.
What are you thinking?
Just gonna make sure that is the right color pink I want. It's already pretty bright, so I don't need the matte to be doing too much.
And we want the darker or the lighter?
The darker. I actually really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Maybe it's even this really pale one. That's not moving me. Okay. Okay, so I'm in my garage and I'm about to go and drop off my 2 paintings at the Museum of Science and Industry. We have drop-off slots for the Black Creativity exhibition, and so I have 2 pieces that will be in the show, and I cannot believe that that's even a thing, but yeah. So I have the paintings here, and they need to be unwrapped. There's still some plastic on them, so I'm about to take that off, and then we'll be on our way. Let us go. All right, here's my girl. That's my alarm to leave out. This is how I make sure I'm actually on time. Get into the details, the framing, the matting. You see it. And this is my other BB. The cool thing about these is that I'm gonna sell them framed now. And I feel like that just adds so much more character to the paintings and they just feel so me. Very into it, very obsessed, very proud. Very, very proud. There are so many things that make this moment special, like having my art in a museum, in the particular museum that I have it in. Like, I grew up going to this museum for field trips and like with family, and like it's totally a full circle moment that I literally never saw coming. And I'm just like still processing and like very overwhelmed by the notion. But I think the really big lesson in this for me is also that these two paintings were things I was working on as I was just like experimenting and trying to figure out how paint works and how the colors are interacting and how it interacts with different mediums, like between canvas and paper and all of that. And so to really have those things that were just me showing up, trying to learn, be something that resonates with other people already is like super affirming, and a reminder that often the work that we are like overthinking so much, it kind of would benefit from us just like, okay, let's take some pressure off this and like see what we come up with if we like don't overthink it and don't get too in our head about it and kind of just let it flow and use our instincts and accept the process for what it is and solve problems as they come up versus creating like problems in your head, like, well, what if this goes wrong and what if that happens? And it's like, you haven't done anything, so you're never going to know what you would do if those things happen because you haven't done anything. So I really just appreciate the lesson and message from the universe that I'm on the right track and I should keep experimenting and playing and letting my art sort of flow from me, by honoring what I like and what I'm into and what sparks my interest, and let that guide me and believe that that is like more than enough. And I'm just super grateful to have listened to the call to be an artist and to have had that obedience, despite my kicking and screaming initially, lead to such a great opportunity. And I'm super excited. I really do love the pieces and can go girl. Like, if you ask me in a decade, if you ask me 10 days ago, I would say she was a headache. So truly, to have it land with so many people after me feeling like it was the biggest struggle is just like incredibly rewarding and makes the process and journey and vulnerability and sadness all feel worth it. And I love that for me. Like, yeah, I do. I deserve that. I deserve for my creative process to just flow and not feel so, I don't know, thrashy and like I'm resisting. I don't need to resist. Like, I'm going to surrender to my creativity and to the art that comes to me and not be trying to force it to be something that I saw someone else make or anything like that. Like, that's usually when I overthink stuff and I'm like, I don't like this thing. And it's like, girl, just come back with some fresh eyes in a little bit and take a breather. Like, please don't do too much. So yeah, that's my little reflection on my way to drop these pieces off. I'm just really excited to get them there so that I can then kind of relax and know, like, hello, I was responsible, I was on time. They are all in one piece because, oh, also, yeah, when we were taking them to get framed, I'm not even going to tell y'all that. I am going to tell you actually. The You're a Gym guy, we were going to frame. I'm like, oh, I have two pieces. I'm at the counter. It was like a wait and everything, like not a short wait. So by the time we get up there, you would think I would know, I would have my things because I had plenty of time. Get up there and I can only find the one piece in this little like folio that I had been keeping them in. I'm looking around. Tasha's like, oh, check the car or something. I go out to the car. It was on the ground. And this was a snowy day. Like, the ground was messy. And he's just laying there on the ground in the leaves. I was so panicked. Yeah. So after that moment, I've just been like, okay, set a couple alarms because I'm so used to just like going at my own pace, my own timing, and like deadlines are mostly things I impose on myself. But this was not one of those things, and I needed to get that and just make sure I like documented them well because they look so good before they're out of my possession for 4 months, because that's not a short time, which I am extremely grateful for that. I was shocked at how long it was, but yeah, just having to think through all the things you need to do in order to have minimal regrets. So we are headed there. I should be there around 4:15. My slide is for 4:30, but again, to be early is to be on time, or whatever the people be saying. Okay, so we are pulling up to the museum, and as you can see, it's beautiful. Like, it truly is. And I need to make sure this is the exact right spot I'm supposed to be dropping these off at, so I'm gonna check my phone in 1 second. Well, that was a fake speed bump with no warning. Okay, so we've arrived. I was like panicking for 30 seconds because, I don't know. I just have anxiety around these things, and like having there be some kind of gotcha if I'm like somehow late because I can't find this exact entrance and not there right at, I don't know. I just know I was anxious for a second because I'm like, okay, I'm at the museum, but they sent a doc that said it's not like at the museum front door. So like, they had like a map and everything. Yeah, I don't know. Was just trying to avoid a crash out, and I did, and I'm here. And so I see the sign that says art drop off. Gonna get my thing. We're ready to take in our babies. Got him. Let's go. Off we go. In case you were wondering, it's freezing out here. Look at that. That's what we're here for. Hi. Thank you.
You're welcome. I always do that. Like the first time going to a place, I always visit it. Yeah, let me know if anything happens. No, it's all. We do have a little reminder sign because we have the reception. You can come ahead and put your stuff down.
Thank you.
Congratulations, by the way, to both of you.
Thank you. Well, party done. Now we just wait till January 19th to go and see them. Ah! Are y'all screaming? Because I'm screaming. I'm about to treat myself to a donut. I had already planned out my celebration. Like, I need my favorite donut from Stan's. That's what I want. That's what's about to happen. And now I can go home and probably paint something else. Yeah, I should commemorate this day with some kind of painting. So I gotta figure out what it's gonna be, but that's what I'm gonna do. That feels apt, So let's go home and make something fun. As I've been driving, just in the 10 minutes, not even 10, probably 5 minutes it took me to get to Stan's to get my donut. I also thought about the fact that like having my work exhibited is like an opportunity to continue to like connect with more of my community and people who my art resonates with. Like, that's really exciting. And it's kind of wild to think like, wow, so far the audience for my art has been like, the people who follow me on Instagram, much of whom are like friends and family and people I know from like different phases of my career. But this feels like sharing it in a much different way. And so I'm excited to like get to connect with the folks who experience it in the museum, and hopefully like they can check out my website and whatever, and like start to build relationships with people who really want to collect and are just interested in what I have to say and like my artistic point of view. And that is like, oh my gosh. I was like, wait, how did I forget to say that I'm excited about that? Just like, wow, more eyes, more people to connect with and meet and fangirl about art with. And I love that for me, because that's actually the whole point of this thing, is to be just finding my people, you know? Where we at? Where y'all at? The ones who gonna vibe with me, you know? So, yeah, I thought about that and I was like, oh yeah, I'm excited for that. And I hope those folks can like go on this journey with me as well. Like watch a little YouTube video, leave a little comment, you know? So I'm excited about that. And just thinking about how that might even shift the momentum of the early part of my year, just having my work in a museum to start the year feels monumental, and I'm just incredibly grateful. So we're officially here. It's happening. It's happening. Look at all my people. Everybody put they on for me. Oh.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Crying. Your dad. Don't do him like that. Don't do him. You found one! You found it! Ew! You see the name? You see the name? Thank you. Love that. What we got here? Yeah, your footage. Oh, there go Granny.
To my where these stuff? Girl.
I'm trying to get video of a piece I saw. Jay's talking about some, no, not right now.
Go ahead, D. Stay put, D. Oh, they put. D. That's the she's not even at all. That's beautiful. Okay. She comes. D comes.
Is it working better?
I love the colors you chose.
Thank you.
It's
I don't know how I made it. I'm just here. Happy New Year. I cried this morning. Thank you.
It's Paul.
No. needless to say, I'm thrilled that the pieces are finally in the museum. I've already been back once and will probably go back at least 2 to potentially 3 more times. So yeah, if you happen to be in Chicago between now and April 19th, I highly recommend you stop by the Museum of Science and Industry and check out the exhibition. I really love the teen show also. There's like a whole show for the teens on a different floor. I'll probably make a video like showcasing all the other stuff that are in the exhibitions because my friends were not trying to let me, have my own moment to take in other people's art, which here for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and highly recommend that if you make it to Chicago that you check it out. If you happen to like either of the pieces that are on exhibit, they are also available in my shop as prints and you can order them right now. So I'll drop the link and it'll also be in the description. Yeah, prints in the shop. Gonna have some originals on my site soon-ish. Still figuring out like what originals do I sell, what do I save so that they can go to shows and like I can submit to things. So yeah, learning curve there, kind of learning as I go, but really excited to be able to share my work with y'all and to finally have things in the museum, which I just could never have imagined. Super thrilled about that, excited to keep painting and get back to my plans for the year. And if you're wondering what else I'm up to or what else I'll be painting, check out my last video, which has my painting plans for basically every quarter of this year and like what I'm trying to create. So that's all I got for today, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.